Okay, I've got this radio controlled RC spy buck from somebody. Actually, got a few of them, 3-4 of them. It's full of dust, and you might would like to fire them up to see if they work. I'll make a video of them and to see there's a remote control, and there's a unit with. It's got two kind of blades, counter rotating blades and everything, and with a remote control with a small lithium battery, and we're gonna fire them up and charge them and see if you can make it work or fly. Now the battery is flat, so you only start and doesn't want to lift either, so let's change the battery, see how it looks inside. Okay, as you witness, there's a problem with this battery. You can see this is like some sort of chopper spy mosquito. Looks like some type of gogo. You can see the battery is blowing up inside there, so the battery is bad. But I opened already one of them. There is a very busy inside here. The motors, you have to take everything out to be able to take, but I'm gonna take my soldering iron and then I'm gonna just melt the plastic here and just take the bottom part off, and then then I'm gonna replace the battery inside. I bought a little bit bigger one. I couldn't get a small one like this by the China Mall. So the next step is just to unscrew these 3 screws here, and then I'm gonna replace this battery here. So here's a bit of an issue here. Okay, now the next step is to solder, but here's a little clip that where you allow you to take this whole shaft out, but I don't think it's a good idea. You can take this whole thing out here, but I'll try to solder without, because it's a little bit difficult here that I show you here by the gears, is to take all these gears out here. I don't want to damage these things. Okay, now I'm gonna just quickly go and last time I saw the batteries just sit here. I'm just gonna then melt this plastic here, and I'm get back to you once I'm finished. Okay, now you can see here's the bottom part. Here's the bottom part. So much easier just to remove this this back part. You can see here's the back propeller. You can see it's blown up, so this battery is finished. So now I can just go and unsolder here and just solder the new one on quickly. Okay, now you can see the old battery. As I said, now it's blown up, so this one is finished, and this is the 210 milliamp hours. This one is a 400 milliamp hours. But you can see here, here's the antenna. There's a wire goes around the leg and then comes back in here. So just the length of the antenna for the radio control. So the next step is to undo this two wires here and just solder the new wires in there. Okay, so you can see what I did here. I put some, I solder the wires on there, not there by the PC board. But now I need to put some double side tape under here. I just want to make it thick enough that it can touch here somewhere. Don't want the things balanced to be off. So the problem, the weight is going to be too big, I think. Then maybe I have to put it sideways. Let's put it sideways on the inside, like the so there is it now. Tuck the wires underneath here. And now the weight distribution will be as it was before. Because the battery is a little bit bigger than the previous one. So I put some double side tape there, and I put some glue there because this one doesn't hold it anymore there. So now we're ready for, I'm just not sure, but this angle of this one must be sideways, or now we can switch the power on and see if it's on. See, now the light is on there. Let me just switch off here. Now we can go and put the radio on. Yeah, now it sounds a little bit better. Okay, let's go check it outside. Okay, the battery came out, but this is a funny thing, they stop and go and stop and go, so I don't know why. There's an issue with this thing somewhere. You can see how I don't think this was just a big success. The batteries maybe too heavy or something, but I'll have to check. Okay, second attempt. It's a different one. Okay, I think the outcome here is this unit is not such a big success. So there's a very small gap between the amount of energy you have in this batteries and the weight of this unit. So maybe when it's brand new with a smaller battery, I don't know what, but it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't want to go up. It's barely holding its weight. But it's a nice little toy, but I'm not sure if it's so successful as I said. You just look at this battery, it's blown up. So it's a smaller battery, but this is like a 210 milliamp, and I put like a 400 milliamp, a little bit bigger, it's heavier, but it's a very fine line. this is my story of this unit, so I don't think it will be a much success further to try to make it work. And there's just something else I'll make another video of it later. There's two small components on here that I checked that I would like to make a video of. I opened them. There you see here it's like a F455A, and there's another one there. They sit here, but if you can see, I'm just going to show you here. It's like a mechanical thing. It's like a plate. There's something to do with the inertia. It's like a gyro effect. And there's another one. This little plate with a plate inside. It's like a switch. I don't know if it's something to do when you hit end stops or you move too fast and then it correct it or something. I would like to open this PC board, open those two components carefully, and just we can inspect it and see what it is on this little more small PCB. But this will be a next video. Okay, then this is the end of this. Hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, cheers.